Hi, this video is about Michael Phelps, and because it's not about Michael Phelps, and mostly it is about is life. Life is something we have to distinguish from his actual personality, and the life is the story which tells us the important lessons which we need to learn to implement to apply in our own lives, because it is all about the way you apply the life lessons which you have taken from some personalities. So here Michael Phelps is a great swimmer because he won a lot of gold medals. I don't want to count at that gold medals because I don't want to hype him as a person, but I would like to subscribe. I would like to focus on the most important, great life lessons which we need to inculcate in ourselves so that we also will be successful. See, life is not about achievements in so and so sports or so and so life, so and so areas of our life. It is about having the balance. Having the life balance is a very important to live a life wonderfully. For example, here in the Phelps story, he was a great winner, but he ultimately, after his retirement, he got okay. He got down to the after bottom of the success, from the zenith to bottom. Here he got it very well. You must understand here. First and foremost thing is that how we are when we are committed. That's very important. When we are committed, the almost the खुदा हमको मदद करेगा. When we are not committed, खुदा जैसा हमसे दूर हो जाएगा. Then the God is the only almighty, is all powerful, who is helping you. You know, although there are mentors, there are somebody outside forces also there, outside situations also there to help you, but ultimately here the thing is that commitment. After retirement you are not committed. So retirement in the sense, when you take it for, you must show that willingness. Yes, there is some fear inside you. When you are successful, if you feel you are successful, you become complacent. Complacent is really killing you, killing your life, because that is suicide. Here in the Phelps also case also, after he got 18 medals, okay, he was his lowest point because of his complacency. He rest on his laurels. He is enjoying his life, and he got stuck. Because if you do whatever you take, after all, this success story is not about the winning medals. It's about being committed. Committed. When you are committed, you are doing all the sacrifices of, you are actually winning the instant gratification demon. This demon actually going to smash you down if you don't have, if you are not committed, if you are not on the committed path, if you are not putting in committed efforts to committed efforts in the direction of your dreams, in the direction of your ambition. Then what happens is that is instant gratification demon will consume you, and your life is not going to work for you, and your life is against you, turns against you. And although this much of big achiever like 18 medal gold medalist, then what happens at this lowest point is coach came to rescue him, and he showed another commitment. That commitment is winning, not for winning gold medals, not for getting fans to get, because at that moment of his life he was so he's not confident at all. He's not confident at all to start again, to bounce back, because at that time nobody had that confidence, because at the steepest low levels it is about winning actually to get into that moment, we have to work for ourselves. We don't know how our situation is going to turn about, but we are challenging our own, in own sense, in the sense, if we are going to uh, work against this, we are going to commit it, then what happens is that we are overpowering this instant gratification demon, and that our journey starts in that direction. And ultimately, now he's working in instant in the previous era, in the previous success story. You used to work 8 hours, used to 4 hours in gym and 4 hours in swimming, but now he's swimming 12 hours and 4 hours more. That's how much effort, committed effort, he's willing to put, because of the coach who is giving you that, who is giving him the hope. Because after all, is this instant gratification is such a thing. After you are complacent, if you are complacent about your life, if you don't have any ambitions or commitments in your life, then ultimately this instant gratification is always there to consume you, and then your life is going to kill you. Your life is working against you, because your mind turns against you. This is all about mind game. This mind game, if you are willing to play and win, and really want life to win, then of course you must be committed throughout your life without any complacency. And it must be very clear, it's not about winning medals, it's not about getting appraisals, it's not about getting applause and other, no, there are other things outside which we always craving, but that is not the case here. It is about our self-satisfaction, contentment. It is about uh, self-esteem. It is about self-esteem. It is for your own self. That's खुदा के लिए करो, खुदा के लिए, खुदा के लिए करना है. That is self-contentment. That is very highest. Self-esteem is the highest need as per Maslow's theory of hierarchy of needs. And that's that sense, when you are committed, you are committed. You are not committed for something to achieve. You are committed to achieve yourself, your own mind, your own instant gratification demon. This is always by default working against you. And if you want to come out of that, if you want to overpower that instant gratification demon, then of course you will need to be committed at every moment. So that we must be ambitious, we must be hopeful, we must be confident, we must take others help, because it is about all about connections. You all can't do everything on yourself. Your own you cannot do much, but you need always help. That help comes through connections, your relationships, your team. That's very important. And in this era of social society, we are connected to unknown persons who are not going to help you at any cost. There's are unknown people, celebrities and other, so many things. We are consuming them, we are becoming fans for them, and we are wasting a lot of our time on them, because we don't have commitment, we don't have connections. And so this commitment and have seeking connections and creating connections, so that we will get in the right place. We will get in the mentors and others. No, there are a lot of support systems who will encourage you, will give you that boost of energy. Will always There is always some helpful videos also which you need to consume. It's not to be over also. You must consume, and you must analyze those things, you must implement those things. It's about implementation, it's not about information has got a lot of हवा बनाया. ये सुन लो, you get because you listen it, you will become successful. You can't be successful simply listening. Okay, you must be implementation, execution on that information. That is the only thing which makes you successful, which makes you powerful to overpower instant gratification demand. So for that matter, you always action oriented, listen and just start implementing it. At least for whatever you learned, at least for 10 minutes, work on that implementation. That is very important. Crucial thing is that implementation. Here, the Michael Phelps working for 12 hours. You don't need to get yourself such a motivation that okay, I'm also going to do 12 hours study, or I'm going to do 12 hours of practice. You can't do it because you have lot of other things in your life, other responsibilities, other commitments you have. You cannot completely overcome that, but at least you start, at least for 10 minutes. Okay, you start from it. Okay, 10 minutes meditation, 10 minutes writing of some important love letter to someone, or some writing, gratification, gratefulness. You have to show your gratefulness towards the your own internal body, as well as others, whoever helping you, whatever things you have processed. You must show gratification to them, so that you will be better able to utilize them for your own benefit. That is very important. And I hope this video will give you insights, and you will I will greatly encourage you to work on these things, and do something great, because it's about consistency. You don't need to okay do it 1 day or 2 days, and you will that will disappear. You must stick to it. You must stand by this. You must be committed. That comes with this great reminders. You must put your reminders on. You must have some accountability partner who will ensure this thing will happening on daily basis. And you must be committed. That is utmost thing, but that will come through confidence, and on that you commit, and that will be given by others by listening to some important things like what I am saying now. And you keep on listening it. It's not for 1 day activity and done it and you are done, we are go for another video or nothing like that. You must always listen then daily basis, and get that inspiration, that must process, must some guidelines, and you must note it down and have some work on it, and do some work on it. Without working on it, you don't skip to other video. If you skip to other video without working on it, then you are not going to be benefited by that listening whatever you learned by that video. So I hope my video is helpful for you, and really greatly, I'm really thankful for your time, and keep on listening it on daily basis. Thank you, and comment if you wish to. Thank you.